Okay, Nick. So obviously, as we discussed, I wouldn't say limited for options because
Mm.
when did you start? When would you put down when you got involved with the South African Counter Strike scene? Was it end of 2018, like 2019 type of thing?
Yeah, I'd say it was around there. I think I went to my first Rage in 2019. I watched that. I
Okay.
watched that Rage, which was when Goliath won with Destiny standing in. I'm pretty
Yeah, it
sure.
was. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
exactly.
subject to correction on that, but
No,
that was
you're right. I think they
when,
beat Sinister Five actually, or
yeah, the
Five in
Sinister
France.
Five
Yeah,
with Zero Chance,
in
Mistim,
Mistim. Yeah, Flexi.
Flexi. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Flexi
think
was in that
Flexi.
roster.
Yeah,
So I
Hackam.
think, yeah, Hackam was in that. I think it was towards the end of 2018 where I started like watching local CS. I was watching CS for a while because I got a laptop, but I got like 40 frames on Mirage, so I was
Okay.
never like playing a lot.
Oh,
And
Mirage on
then,
a map. See on
yeah,
Ancient. Damn.
and then and then to be honest, I never like for a couple of years, I never actually knew that we had like a local CS thing. So that was
Okay.
towards the end of 2018 when I saw like the energies, the bravado moving overseas, all that stuff was when I
Yeah.
realized like local CS is a thing, and that's when I like started like getting really invested in stuff.
Okay. So now that we have the timeline of
Yeah.
Nick's, this is now it's just giving context to like the type of players that you're probably going to be adding.
Mm.
Because now here we are, we're going to build a best team of all time. As I say to everyone, no Sonic or JT, because that's just like low key cheating. If you're adding
Yeah,
into your
yeah.
team, it's just too easy type of thing. So let's make it a bit more difficult. Let's build the best team of all time here using South African players. That could probably, let's say, could work, right? Like,
Mm.
let's try and make it work in IGL. Let's not go crazy with 4 orbs or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So what do you
I
got for us?
mean, we'll see. No, I'm kidding.
Let's 4 potential orbs maybe, but not four core orbs. But let's start off with an IGL. Who do you have for
Yeah.
us?
So for me, it's like a no-brainer for me. I'd say Adam is the one of the best IGLs that this country's ever seen and ever will see. I
Okay.
think the way he sets up his team, the role he plays, how he calls, how he views the game. I just think for me, it's unrivaled in terms of in the timeline I'm looking at. Obviously, disregarding JT.
Yeah.
But I think Adam, for me, it's a no-brainer to put him as the RGL, and he's the player who's going to be in the core. It's not going to be the lurk Adam or the AWP Adam. It's going to be the rifle Adam who's in the
Yeah.
core, calling from the front lines, and
Yeah.
he's going to be the RGL. For me, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, as you say, he's got all those qualities and characteristics. It's not like he just reads the game well. He knows how
Yeah.
to integrate everyone. He's got a good system as well. Knows how to play the CT side. I always enjoy watching like IGL's calling the CT side as
Mm.
well. And I don't know, I agree with you completely. I think he's come a long way as an IGL and definitely up there in terms of players we have had in the
Yeah.
South African scene. I think he's also
And
been doing it for a long time as well, so he's gaining experience, right?
yeah, and I think one of the biggest things about Adam is he's not like the RG. He's not like me, where I'm going like double negative sort of thing, and I'm hoping my teammates like can pick up the
Is he
reins.
fragging?
Yeah, Adam is unbelievable, dude. Like
Yeah.
his mechanics, he can be in a team and not call and be like Adam's his place in that team is like definitely warranted. But he's like a fragging RGL and he's going to cause damage in the server. So I think he's a scary RGL 20. I mean his 2019 form
Oof.
he's a different beast. Like
Yeah.
single-handedly, arguably, not single-handedly, but he massive impact to taking the team overseas and stuff like that. So I think Adam has to be in that RGL spot for me.
Okay, so there we go. We got our first piece of the puzzle. Let's
Mhm.
follow it up with what you got next. Maybe an AWPer for us.
Okay, I was thinking about the AWPer for a minute, and I'm gonna put Dechny as the AWPer.
Okay.
I mean, no, he doesn't really need an introduction, to be honest.
Yeah. Let me
Um,
explain why I want Destiny to be that. No,
yeah,
said
like,
no one ever, dude. It's
yeah,
like
exactly,
yes,
exactly.
next. No,
Yeah,
but I
for
mean,
yeah,
listen. For anyone who doesn't know, he's just like one of the most devastating sniper players that South Africa's probably the most devastating sniper player we've ever had in the country.
yeah, and I remember whenever Demi would pop off in one of our Bravada games, I would literally shout at him, Demi, it's like you're playing against G2 all over again when he had like that pop off
Yeah.
performance on Nuke and stuff. Like,
Oh, dude, that
yeah.
victory must be like one of the highlights of his
Mm.
career, man. That's
Yeah, so I think Dechny is an unbelievable AWPer, but I definitely would have Adam Argeling, and then Dechny is definitely the player you want in those mid rounds. You know, he's the guy who can see a player get a kill and be like, this is what we should do now, and sort of
yeah.
thing. And he's very good at micromanaging as well. So I think that's where like the team, as you said, I think the team should like work together. So I think Dechny could be that player who gets a kill and has an idea off that kill or
Yeah.
stuff like that. So I think Dechny is going to be devastating in this team.
Yeah, I think it's really important to have that second voice in the team as well,
Mm,
to always just, give extra ideas if there's someone struggling, or even just picking up on things and knowing how to convey that into the team, to take it from seeing something and then
mm.
actually adapting to it within the team as well. And I think Destiny is great at doing that, like you said, mid-round calls in particular. So there we go. Great openings. I mean, ADM and Destiny, my
Yeah.
God, I'd love to see these two on a team. I don't even know where you're going next, but let's just make that happen alone.
Yeah.
Okay, from here.
I think Flexi as well is a no-brainer.
Okay, so now
I
you're looking at
think,
like just a pillar player, somebody that you
yeah,
can always
like
rely on.
best CT, oh, no, in my mind, no doubt best CT player in the country. I think he is the best anchor.
Put him in an anchor role, exactly.
Yeah,
East side Mirage, pit
just
on
put him.
Inferno.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Yeah.
put him at a place where he doesn't have to move a lot, and he's unbelievably good in my opinion. Like Flexi is, as I said, best CT side player in the country. Really, really good mind for the game as
Yeah.
well. He's really, really intelligent. He's always the player where after the game he'll watch the demo and puts in his own work, and he'll watch the thing and be like, "Hey, this is what needs to be changed. We need to do this, this, and this differently." And I think he's definitely a player. He's probably one of the best teammates I've ever had, if not the
Wow.
best.
Wow.
I think he's unbelievably good. I'll probably overrate him compared to everyone else, but I'm like, your Flexi is the best in the country, which I mean, he arguably is.
Yeah.
So I'd say Flexi's definitely that next player who's just the CT side. He's the CT side anchor and a lurk player who's absolutely phenomenal at everything he does.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people were underrating him when he joined the Bravado team, and it's actually what
Mm,
Trevor pointed out when I was chatting to him in his video, and it was that when he just dogged them in the final of
mm.
VS this year, that's when everyone's like, "Oh yeah, Flexy's one of the best in the country." It's like, no, mate, like 3 months ago you were saying he's washed and everything. But
Yeah,
yeah, Flexy is just insane when he's especially at the top of his game. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if anyone can compete.
I think everyone knows Flexi's like a big game player. I think him alongside Trevor are the two people who come to mind when you think about
BMT,
BMT.
yeah,
And I think you can think back all the way to that Energy Energy Bravado game for I think it was ESL Africa where Energy like 3-0 them just before they went
season two
overseas.
on LAN. Yeah, I
And
was there.
that
I was
was
casting
literally
it.
just that was Flexi. I think he got 70 kills over 3 maps or something like that, or 80 kills, something unbelievable like that, where it's
Yeah.
just like the name a better BMT player than him and
And they're
Trevor as
playing
the two.
against Detrony, Sonic,
Yeah,
JT, Elusive. Like, bruv, are you kidding?
yeah,
That
literally.
those aren't small names that he's just like literally, making child's play of. So yeah,
Exactly, yeah, he's unbelievably
Flexy's
good.
also, you think of the longevity in his career, right? Like he's been doing
Mm.
this for a long time.
And he's
Okay,
still so young. He's still like
exactly.
22. So, I mean,
That's
Adam's 22.
crazy.
The Flexi's 22. I mean, Demi he is like 50 or something. So, I mean, I don't know about the longevity of the team, but it's definitely going to be at the top for a minute.
All right, okay. Yeah, enough of that. Where are we going? Who's up next? Okay, so we got our first three. We got Adam, Dimmy, and of course Flexi. Where
Yeah.
who are you adding to the lineup from here?
You see
Which
now,
starter?
I'm stuck between trying to get like a good entry player, like a good player with like high flicky sense and stuff like that. But I don't think that there's anyone that comes to mind that's like historically like unbelievably good at like running in for like there's not like Yakinda
I
that
mean, maybe like
SA's really
Fady
seen.
in his prime.
Yeah, I was
Could make a
thinking
shot for
Fady.
him, like Fady, because he hasn't been playing the entry role for a
Mm,
while now under ATK. He's been playing
yeah,
more like a lurk based role.
that's what I was thinking. When he
Um,
played on Bravado, he wasn't really in the same roles that he is in now for
no,
ATK, where
no,
he's on the
completely different player
extremity and
actually.
anchor and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, it's
So
just running in first. Yeah.
I think Fady is actually like a really, really good shot considering the forms he's putting up now, especially I was playing overseas now, he's playing like a beast. So I
I think he
think,
would also like fit the system quite nicely as well. At
mm,
least that side of him, right?
yeah,
2018 entry fragging
mm,
madman Fady.
yeah, and I think he's not the player who's. I mean, him and Flexy aren't very talk. I mean, Reese
No,
is definitely more talkative than Flex is,
sure.
but I think you don't really need anyone else to sort of chime in when you've got like Adam and Dechny on your team. So I
Yeah,
think Fady's definitely the next like rifler, second AWP as well. He can really do damage on that. Throw him on like he can like Flexy can be Bianco Mirage, Fady can be Anco Mirage and can double
yeah,
AWP and stuff like that. And I
yeah.
think you pretty much sorted having Fady in that role.
Also, like, very good reader of the game, so can always
Mm,
contribute as well. Like you say, maybe he's not super vocal, but I think he really does read the game well. So if you need to, you can be like, Fady, what's your opinion on this? And then he could give like some really valuable information.
yeah,
Um,
I think Fady definitely has to be in the team.
okay, so where are we going from here then? Because I feel like we need someone to set everybody up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as
Who's
well.
gonna be who's the foundation?
Who's going to be
Who's
the pillar, sort of
Yeah,
freaking
who's gonna
the
set
next
everybody
leg to
up
stand on?
and yeah,
Now this
allow
is
Fady to go mad. I mean, yeah, Flexi, you're probably going to leave on that lurk role on the T side, maybe. So you won't. You got Dimmy Orping. Could maybe try and make Adam, but you said you want him a part of the core and fragging.
Yeah.
Um,
See, now it's a bit of a tough one. I'm sort of looking towards like I think Adam will be the player who's gonna like set people up, or even Demi who can set people up on the AWP. And then you'll have like Adam and Reese in the core. So I'm looking
Okay.
for like a sort of soft lurk on
okay.
the other side of the map, sort of thing.
Okay, fair enough.
So there's a couple names that come to mind, but they're a lot more recent than they are
Yeah.
historical. So I
Yeah.
thought Doobie is one that comes to mind that's very
What about
recent.
Trevor?
Trevor's definitely. I was thinking about Trevor,
Think
but I
Trevor
don't.
before
His
Doobie.
his ego is so big, dude. So I don't want to carry on inflating Trevor's ego. You
When
know
he
what I'm
watched this
saying?
video and he has his name, he's like, yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
There's
he's
another
like, dude,
one.
how's this guy not saying me? So no, I think Trevor's definitely one that comes to mind.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about like older players who have done more. I mean, I said that after saying Trevor. Like Trevor's done everything. Oh, who's
Yeah.
done more than Trevor locally?
The
I really
boomer,
wonder.
she's the most ultimate boomer of them all.
Yeah, I think Trevor's a really, really good player to throw in that conversation. Also, he's also a player who you don't, as I said, you don't need like a third voice. But Trevor's a player who can, similar to
Could,
Detchny, where he'll get a
yeah.
kill, get information, and be like, we should do X, Y, and Z off of that.
You could consider Black Poison as well, I think. Like, I think
Yeah.
he's also pretty good at reading. You not like being a soft lurk. I think is a good role for him because it's nice to give him his space because he reads games so well that you want him to be able to do what he wants, take that initiative in the moment. So maybe another option.
I was thinking about Black Poison.
Block something in here. You know,
but
you need to push the button. You need to have a final answer. No fence sitting.
Yeah, no fence sitting.
I'm gonna
say Trevor. I'm gonna say
Okay.
Trevor. Who's gonna be the next player in that team? I
There we
think.
go.
Yeah, I think Trevor's also a player extremely good at clutching. I mean, like, look at this team. I think Flexi's a good clutcher. I think Detchny, he needs no. I mean, Adam freaking 1 HP, B-Site Mirage, teasing his own paradise. Trevor's an unbelievable clutcher. Like, this team can literally 1v5.
Yeah,
Reese,
right.
is Reese a good clutcher? I don't know. I think Reese is alright at clutching.
He's like a very calm fella.
Yeah.
So I think that definitely helps.
I think.
Kind of
I mean, this team's the best that's ever been seen.
Okay.
Minus JT and Sonic.
We just need an org, and we sign these guys, and like we've literally you've won South African Counter-Strike already.
Yeah. Welcome to winning everything.
Oh, there we go.
I'll put down the red carpet for you. I'm GM. Say less. I need 50% of the salaries. All mine.
Okay, Henry, let's calm down there. I'm making some outlandish claims off the bat, but
yeah, literally.
Yeah, go win Flashpoint first. All right. Okay, so there we go. So let's just run it back. For the best team of all time, we've got Adam at the helm as the IGL. We've got Dimmy as our main AWP, second voice. We've got Flexi and Fady. And then we have, to finish it off, we have Kani. So there we go. Yeah, that's a scary team.
No, it's not bad, not bad.
I'd love to see that in action, mate.
I mean, they're pretty alright. I think Trevor needs to up his game until he can really be like, but like Trevor's like some ass. But I mean, like, no, I'm kidding. But yeah, I think that team's unbelievable.
You need someone in the team to pull it down as well.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you can't have them smurfing too much.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Trevor's going to be the guy going double negative every game to give everyone else a boost. I think.
Oh god,
I can't wait for him to watch this. Can't wait.
You and me both into the DMs he slides. Until then, yeah, we look forward to it.